Hi everybody! I just wanted to make a video saying that I learned a very important lesson today, and that was that you shouldn't drink coffee on an empty stomach. I think everybody knows that, and I forgot. No, actually, nothing bad happened. I just was feeling a little dizzy and kind of shaky, and I was like, what's wrong with me? And then it's like, oh yeah, I drank coffee for like the third time this year. Yeah, for those of us that don't drink coffee, drinking coffee on an empty stomach is a really bad idea. But anyway, okay, that's not the point of this video at all. The point of this video is to be kind of like, I guess, encouraging, encouragemental, I don't know. Something smells funny. Hope it's not me. Anyway, sorry. This is coffee. Okay. Today, now that I'm going to get to my point, today I had kind of a first-ish time experience. I met this girl at Better Health. She happened to come in one day when I was by myself, and she was asking me questions that I, of course, had no idea about, and I felt really bad. But she seemed really sweet, and I don't know, just had one of those moments where you just kind of hit it off with someone, even though you don't know them. And she, in the midst of checking out, she happened to mention that she had lived in Australia for a year. And I was like, say what? And so I was asking her a little bit about that, but then another customer came up, and our conversation was cut a little bit shorter than I would have liked for it to be. So I got her phone number, and I had been texting her and said, hey, do you want to maybe go get coffee sometime? And, boy, something does not smell right. Anyway, sorry. Something smells like wet and like, I don't know. I'll have to check into that. Anyway, sorry. So there was a few times where I think the first text that I sent her, she never responded to. And I'm like, oh, crap. And so I waited for a few days, and I texted her again. I was like, hey, is this Sunny? Is this you? And she's like, yeah, hi, it's me. And I was like, do you maybe want to get coffee sometime? And she didn't respond again. I was like, okay. And maybe she did the second time, but then I asked her, hey, do you want to do it on this day? And then she didn't respond to the text where I specified the day. And I was like, dang it, come on. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. But just trying to see. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't press this thing. Maybe I should just let it go. Maybe it's not really meant to be. I don't want to keep on like trying to make her do something she doesn't really want to do it. But then I just decided, well, I'm just gonna send one more text just saying, hey, do you want to get together on this day? Because I'd kind of like to. And she responded to that one, and she's like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And so we set it up, and the communication was quite smooth after that. And so we met up like a week or two later after we first met. And we just finished having a 3-hour coffee chat. So, I mean, you might be wondering, why am I telling you this story? Well, it's just kind of meant to be like, don't be afraid of putting yourself out there, basically. Growing up, I've always been kind of shy, and I'm trying to work on not being so shy of just kind of opening up to strangers. And I wish I'd known this my freshman year in college, because freshman year in college, I would never, ever, ever have done this, ever. She's a complete stranger. I don't know who she is. I don't know where she comes from. She seemed really nice. We got along well, but I don't know who she is. I don't know who she hangs out with. But I just decided to go out on a limb, since we both have the Australia thing in common, and just see, hey, what would happen if I did say to this person, hey, here's my number. Let's stay in contact. And it turned into a 3-hour lovely coffee chat where we have so much more in common, and we really seem to get along very well. I mean, it's just the first time, but the first time was 3 hours, and I never would have expected that. I was thinking maybe 1 hour tops. So, like, just don't be afraid to try. And this relates to anything. It doesn't have to be getting together with strangers, but just anything. Like, if you are interested in it, try it. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. If there's someone that you want to say, hey, do you want to hang out? And if it doesn't end up working out, or you don't end up really jiving, it's okay. There's plenty of other people out there. Or just any experience, just try it. If you want to go to Australia, just try it if you can. And don't be scared of yourself your own limitations, what other people might think, how other people might respond. Because you never know. Like, if I hadn't taken, it was my initiative. If I hadn't taken the initiative to ask this girl for her number, I never would have had an awesome first coffee date with her. And she's in Ann Arbor, and I certainly hope and plan to get together with her more because I love being in Ann Arbor, and she knows all about it. So I'm really, really excited about this. And so just use this maybe also yourself and just try it. Okay, alright. That's all I had to say. So, anyway, bye.